Welcome to QBuild Software YouTube video channel. I'm Peter Tomes, Vice President of Sales. Before we start the demo, I'd like to introduce you to QBuild Software. For over 20 years, QBuild Software has been a trusted leader in integrating advanced engineering solutions into ERP systems. Our team of dedicated engineers and developers have collaborated with over 2,000 companies, successfully connecting more than 60 different CAD, PDM, PLM, and nesting software solutions to over 50 ERP systems. With 6 locations worldwide, we're positioned to support our customers and partners wherever they are located. Our deep expertise and global reach make QBuild the ideal partner for all your engineering to ERP integration needs. QSuite is our comprehensive solution suite. It includes powerful tools like ECX Manager, CADLink, NestLink, and more. Together, these solutions empower our customers to build a streamlined, cost-effective, and consistently accurate engineering process from start to finish.
In this video, Gael is going to demonstrate our CADLink solution.
Over to you, Gael.
Thanks, Peter. Hi, my name is Gael Benoit, and I'm a sales engineer here at QBuild Software. Today, we'll be covering how you can integrate your engineering CAD or PDM system with your Encompix ERP and the benefits of doing so. CADLink is a bidirectional tool used to create, compare, and modify bill of materials and item master data at the click of a button. By using CADLink, you can eliminate manual data entry work and increase the utilization of your skilled engineers. Synchronizing your bill of materials and items within your CAD or PDM data will reduce errors and inaccuracies. Doing so will ultimately help unnecessary costs from scrap parts, shop floor confusion, inventory errors, and purchasing inaccuracies. So let's take me, for example, an engineer who has completed making some design changes to this particular assembly file, and I'm now ready to push those design changes over to my Encompix ERP. Using CADLink, which is a direct add-in to your CAD system, I'll be launching it directly from SolidWorks. From here, CADLink is going to prompt me to enter my Encompix login information and is now going to be doing a live comparison of the data from my SolidWorks model properties with the information present in my Encompix engineering item master and bill of material. So the screen that we see now is the CADLink interface. We can see that CADLink has held the multi-level assembly structure from our model in SolidWorks, as well as the colors being the results of the comparison between the CAD and the Encompix ERP data. Now let's go over what the colors mean. My top row in white represents items from my model that already exist in my Encompix ERP. Whether they were manually created before or entered in some way inside of Encompix, CADLink is able to recognize it using the item number and bringing the existing information from my Encompix ERP. Now the yellow highlighting on the white rows are the field level discrepancies. A common example of this is the description. If I right click, CADLink shows me what the discrepancy is between my SolidWorks model and my Encompix ERP data. You can see I have an _1 at the end of my Encompix description. Meanwhile, my SolidWorks description does not have it. What I can do now is select the most appropriate description, whether that's coming from my ERP or from a SolidWorks model. I can make the change directly in the interface. Additionally, I can also add my own description here if none were up to par. Now we see that CADLink has changed this to a red color, which shows that I've made a change in the interface. Now with the beauty of CADLink, I can utilize its bidirectionality and update the description in both systems, meaning that my SolidWorks model and my Encompix ERP will be in sync and have the same description. Now the green highlights represent items that do not yet exist in my Encompix ERP. CADLink doing the comparison using the item number found in my model properties and comparing that to the Encompix ERP, and has deemed this as a new item that doesn't exist in my Encompix. This is a new item that the engineer has designed and added to the model. Therefore, CADLink will automatically create the item master record and insert this to the bill of material inside of Encompix automatically when I hit the save button at the end. The gray row at the bottom are items that will be removed from my Encompix ERP bill of material, as it is not found in my CAD model. So CADLink, keeping the bill of materials in sync between both sides, has not found this item in my model, and therefore is letting me know that when I hit the save button, I will be removing this from the Encompix bill of material. This item will still exist in the item master record in case it's being used in any other bill of material, but for this specific one, it'll be removed. Lastly, the last color that we don't yet see are manual parts. Manual parts are items that we consider consumables. Engineers do not necessarily model them or require them on the model, but they are necessary on the Encompix bill of material. So I'll go ahead, add a new parts, and CADLink will ask me to then search inside of my Encompix database for an item. I'll be selecting this bolt and adding this into my bill of material. So CADLink lets you add parts onto your bill of material and will flag these as a manual part on the Encompix side. So next time that we launch CADLink will know that this item does not get removed and therefore stays on our bill of material. Alright, so we see how these highlights allow the engineers to visualize the differences between the CAD and the Encompix ERP system, allowing them to validate the data before they commit making these changes. Now, in addition to reviewing and validating the data, the CADLink interface can also be used to add additional data. For example, within this grid, the user is also able to set Encompix ERP specific fields, things like the unit of measure, the product code, and so forth. CADLink brings in all of the information for these specific fields from my Encompix database. I can click the drop down and select the unit of measure, which is most appropriate in this case. Additionally, I can make use of templates for these specific fields. So by using the templates, it'll take data from an existing item or an assembly inside of my Encompix ERP and automatically fill in some of these fields that we see here. So if I right click, I can populate the data using a template. Now, once the CADLink user completes reviewing the bill of material, the colors, and adding additional details such as Encompix ERP specific fields, they are then able to hit the save button. Hitting the save button will trigger CADLink to create and update items and bill of material records in the Encompix ERP. Additionally, CADLink also has a data validation of its own. If there are any critical errors, CADLink will alert the engineers with an error message and disable the save button function to prevent users from accidentally saving incomplete data. So you can rest assured that all the data that you're saving to your Encompix ERP using CADLink follows the minimum standards set by the Encompix ERP system. Now, before we save this bill of material to our Encompix, let's take a look at our Encompix environment. So we can see here for my top level assembly, if I go to my bill of material, I see that I have one item. Now we're going to go back into CADLink and push those bill of material items and see the results inside of Encompix. So CADLink is now going through all of the items and bill of material information and saving them inside of our Encompix ERP. Now once those changes are successfully committed, we should be able to refresh the CADLink interface, and that will allow us to see the comparison results once more. Alright, so we see that we have no more green items. Everything is now in white with our manual part that we've added, as well as CADLink still letting us know that there's a few discrepancies. Now if we go back into our Encompix, let's refresh our bill of material, we can see that CADLink has now added our items. Additionally, if I go to our item master record, we can see CADLink has added the description, we have our revision, and we can also see the different ERP specific fields that it's set. So we can see how CADLink is a powerful tool built by engineers for engineers to replace manual data entry work with the click of a button. This is a great time-saving tool for engineers, allowing them to quickly update their Encompix ERP system with their latest design data.
Thank you, Gael. Are you ready to elevate your engineering processes? Please schedule a demo with us by clicking the link below or visiting our website. Thank you for spending time with us today. If you found this session valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights. Don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn for weekly updates and industry news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.